Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic, episode 18 review. So, of course, before I get started, look down in the description below for the link to this week's episode of Magi, alright? Now, that being said, real quick, just to make sure, Sony Music, you do not own anything that pertains to this video. The thumbnail is an original photo, which does not belong to you. The audio is a homemade soundtrack with me speaking over that soundtrack, and you don't own that. And the visuals are me. You do not own me. This video follows the rules and regulations that are set by YouTube and Google. So, that being said, right? That being said, just to make sure. This week's episode of Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. It was actually, well, I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings for a lot of things, right? Well, mainly my mixed feelings come at the start of the episode, where, like, after we see the Alibaba scene and him with his country, and then we see the huge Co-Empire fleet, like a fleet, like mad ships, just like, you know, on some like One Piece Marine shit, like. And there's like mad ships come out of nowhere. There's a fleet, man. And, you know, we see, you know, Alibaba being knocked out, bam. And then he gets drugged on the way to Shindoria. Underneath orders. Leave me alone, right? I have a cold, right? That's my excuse today. I have a cold, okay? Underneath orders of Sinbad. And Sinbad right now is going over to Co-Empire to negotiate being the leader of the Seven Seas Alliance. And basically from there, we go and have like a 1 month time skip. Which, I believe so. 1 month. Yeah, I believe so. And I was like... So... Well... I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm pretty sure that they didn't actually skip, or at least if they did have a time skip in the manga, I'm pretty sure that like it wasn't either that long or they showed you more material beforehand. They did a time skip, like a miniature time skip, or like a flash forward. Yeah, like let's call that a flash forward. So I mean, but I'll take it. I mean, like yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it because it does make sense. Because I mean, to assume that it would take, you know, it would take Sinbad like a few days to go from Balbad over to Co-Empire to the Co-Empire and then back to Shindoria, and then somehow negotiate terms for the country of Balbad, which we all know in real life take a few months, a few years sometimes. Then yeah, okay, fine. I can accept a 1 month time, you know, a time flash forward. But just that I would have preferred it to actually see some more material. I mean, we do see like more Gianna train with Masaru, but it was like, you know, for like a few seconds. Like that was it pretty much. So whatever. After and then so that first part of the episode, I have mixed feelings about it. I can understand why that's the case, because from a actual real world perspective, that does make sense. So, I mean, but yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. Yeah, I really do. But after that, the episode, in my opinion, it was pretty damn good, because we see signs of kind of a relationship growing between Morgiana and Alibaba. I mean, like, there have been like a few hints here and there, but like in this episode, there was like a big fucking hint when it was like Alibaba saw Morgiana in this costume, and he was like you look beautiful, and then she turned around and she was blushing. So like clearly, like we can see some kind of like development form between Morgiana and Alibaba. At the same time, we get introduced to the 8 generals of the Seven Sea Alliance, and of course, some of these guys are like beastly as shit since they're underneath Sinbad, right? And we all know Sinbad, right, man? Yo, man, let's go, man. The lightning, oh, Badada, yeah, I like that shit. I love that shit. Yo, man, Badada Saika, yo, man, let's go, yeah, Badada. I love it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. God damn it. Sinbad. Like, I need a poster of Sinbad. I want a fucking poster of Sinbad, like right there on the wall. Right, this wall is too damn white. All right, that not to sound racist, but this wall is too damn white. I need a someone find me a poster of Sinbad, so please. Someone go out there on Wikipedia, no Wikipedia, like Amazon. Find me a poster of Sinbad, and you get a shout out on the next Magi episode. I swear to God, you do. You deserve that shit. I need a big ass poster of Sinbad because this wall's too white. It's too white. I'm being very serious, all right? But we see the combat ability of 2 of the 8 generals, and that is Sharkan, Sharkan and Yamariha. Yeah, Sharkan and Yamariha. Yamariha is a water mage, and Sharkan, he is a swordsman. Sharkan's gonna teach Alibaba some swordsmanship, even though his dagger is broken. But when you look at the ending, you see that he gets a new dagger that still has armor. I'm assuming so. Yeah. So, and also we see like these cuffs on Morgiana. So I'm going to assume that at some point they go back to another dungeon and like get more shit. They get more household items. You know, what do you call? Well, I mean, like they're basically like Jin equips, but I don't think that. Yeah, I don't. No. Alibaba has a Jin equip, but the household vassals, they're not Jin material. Yeah, no, they're not. They're something else entirely, but I don't know what they are because they haven't gotten into full detail when it comes to the story thus far. Like the first household vassals that we saw were the ones that were used by, you know, Masaru and Jafar, and those were lightning-based household items, you know, like household vassals, whatever they're called. So, but I believe that Morgiana, like she gets 2, because like we see her have like cuffs and shit at some point in the ending, and then apparently Alibaba gets like a new fucking sword, like a new dagger or a short sword. So yeah, he may probably get that before going into full-blown training with Sharkan, or he may get it after. Because right now, we see that the Co-Empire Prince, Ren Hakuryu, he's coming over, and so is the other girl, Kyowoku Ren, she's coming too. Well, at least it seems like, because in the ending, like we see her like she's crying because she's mad pissed that Sinbad didn't say shit to her. And like the strange thing here is that when it comes to character development, there was a lot of it focused on Morgiana. Well, Morgiana and her relationship with Alibaba, but more so Morgiana. But also Sinbad, because Sinbad's like they were mentioning how Sinbad, like one of the generals, all right, Darkon. He was talking about how, you know, you should get kids, or like you haven't decided to marry someone yet. And then the other general, I'm cold. The other general, Hina Hoho, the like the big Eskimo type dude. He was like, yeah, like kids are great. And so but Sinbad, he responded, well, why? Well, I don't need kids because right here I have a family, and he points at like the actual country, like the people of Shindoria. They are his family. So like that was very good. Like it shows you what it takes to be a leader of that magnitude. To not treat the people underneath you as subordinates, as friends, but as family, as you know, heart and soul family. So that was good. I mean, that was good. But also, like, just to mention the other generals, right? Of course, we know Jafar, Masaru. There's just one little girl, Pisti. It's kind of weird. I don't know, Pisti. Some dude, Spartos. I think so. Yeah. Spartos. Like some dude in some armor. Then there's Darkon. Then there's Hina Hoho. Then there's the 2 guys who are gonna train Alibaba and Aladdin. The water mage. Her name is again Yamariha, and then there is Sharkan. We see the abilities of both Yamariha and Sharkan. Sharkan, well, no, first Yamariha, after some weird, like, big-ass creature, like, climbs, like, the fucking, you know, rock wall that surrounds the Shindoria, they're like, yeah, the hunt begins. I'm like, yeah, let the games begin. And then it's like, okay, the games begin, and this creature gets fucking rocked. I mean, like, this water creature spits out water at Yamariha. She controls the water because she's a water mage. Sends it back at the creature, ties the creature like this water, like, rope. And then this creature gets fucking deaded. I mean, he gets deaded by Sharkan. He does some, like, you know, Zoro shit. It's like, take out his sword, does a fucking stance, like, on some JoJo Bizarre Adventure stance. It was like, yeah! Pose up and shit, like, pose up, man. He comes in, cuts this creature's head off, then opens the stomach, takes out the internal organs, then debones it. And then he cuts that shit, plates it in like a few seconds. And I was like, yo, this guy just plated it, man? And then it's like, yeah. And this guy's like, everyone be sure to share. I'm like, yo, god damn, alright. If Alibaba can pull that same shit after this training, oh, the fuck, yeah. Zoro, you got competition, man. Yo, man. That's crazy. That's swordsman shit right there, alright? Not that, you know, hack and slash like some big name shonen where most of the characters do what with their swords? Fucking yeah. No, I'm not talking about that, right? I'm talking about swordsmanship, kenjutsu, to the highest order. When you can do shit like that, oh yeah. So right there. And plus, Alibaba, he already knows the king stance of Baobab. So he has a foundation of swordsmanship already. But now to enhance that even further by learning underneath Sharkan, that'd be great. That'd be outstanding. And yeah. Oh yeah, and of course, one last thing before I go. Aladdin loves them Tiggle bitties. He loves those Tiggle bitties, man. He dives in there on ass, and he's like jiggling, and she's having none of it. She's having none of that shit. And I mean, she's gonna give Aladdin a hard time, obviously, because you know she ain't having none of that shit. She ain't having none of it. She's like, yo, I'm the queen bitch, right? Queen bitch, okay? But yeah, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Actually, no, that's the episode right there. I mean, it was good. Like, it was overall just a good episode of Magi. It really was. The pacing issue at the beginning with the whole entire, you know, month time skip, it does make sense. But I was hoping that they would show more shit. Like, I was hoping that they would show, like, the transition period when Alibaba gets to Shindoria, how he has to adapt, how he's still, like, lamenting over what happened in Baobab. But no, they skip all that shit and go straight to, like, a month after when Sinbad comes over. Oh, yeah, and then he mentions the whole entire Owl Favorite thing. Oh, yeah. I forgot. The most important thing about this whole entire episode, right? Alibaba, Morgiana, and Aladdin are now on a mission to defeat Al Thaman because they found out from Sinbad. Well, Morgiana finds out by some roundabout means. But Aladdin and Alibaba find out from Sinbad himself that, yes, in fact, there is an organization watching them. And this organization can be known as Al Thaman. And Al Thamans are the ones like the banker, the guy who controlled Kashim, the guy who's people who are manipulating Judo. They are a part of this organization called Al Thaman. And Al Thaman, they're the ones who are just causing all this war, chaos, death, poverty around the entire globe. And right now, we have Alibaba, we have Morgiana, we have Aladdin. Their mission right now is to defeat Al Thaman. So right now, we have a set goal in mind for the entire complex of the story. Al Thaman and defeating them. Which is probably the will, which actually, yeah, it's probably a will of Solomon. Because these people go directly against Solomon. So right there. But yeah. Right there, a good episode of, you know, good plus, yeah. Because that part with the Al Thaman is very quintessential for the entire story of Magi. And I'm done. So King of Lightning, be sure to, of course, rate, comment, subscribe as always, and I'm signing out. Peace! Have a nice day!